Welcome to the Tailgate Legend Show. We're getting high in the high country, folks. The smell of marijuana is in the air. The smell of
Giorgio here?
burgers are in the air. It is cool. It is crisp. The beer is flowing. This school rages.
Yeah, they do. And what are you drinking?
Appalachian Mountain Brewery Blonde Creek Blonde Ale.
And it's Appalachian, though.
Appalachian Mountain.
Appalachian. I've been practicing the whole way here. I kept saying Appalachian. Right off the bat, you say Appalachian. It's Appalachian.
Well,
it means a lot to these people.
It does. Football means a lot to these people.
Sure it
Driving
does.
up and down the main strip, there is a thing called Hippie Hill. Shout out to the Hippie Hill. And it is a massive hill where a bunch of dudes and girls set up and literally just talk shit to every single human being that walks by.
And we saw a pretty funny sign. I don't know if Jimmy has a microphone right now and would like to read us what the sign is. Jimmy, can you please, for us, read us what the sign on Hippie Hill said?
I walked by and they yelled at me, and I thought I did something wrong. And then I just found out that that's what they do. They just talk shit.
So this sign says, 47% of Myrtle Beach hookers graduated from Coastal. Well, the other 53% just went there.
Love it.
Man,
Love it. There's nothing like good shit talking, especially in college football, any type of football, really. But the atmosphere here is pretty rad. It's a mixed bag. You got some good old boys and some mountain men, and you got some hippie dippies, which I love. I love balance.
And there's some bougie women walking around with the earrings and the handbags.
Yep. But this is a pretty cool place. We ran into App Moms. They have the shirts that says App Mom on it. We met a couple lovely women who have sons who play for the Mountaineers on Appalachian State. And hopefully they come on back after they do what's it called, the Mountaineer Walk?
Yep, they're doing the Mountaineer Walk.
Mountaineer Walk, which is the thing. And another thing here that I found pretty interesting was they have this tunnel. Was it Freedom of Expression Tunnel, I guess they call it, where everyone sort of graffitis inside the tunnel, and it's just lithered in a good way with
You could tell how many
graffiti.
veterans have been through by how many dicks are drawn on that wall.
You know, I always thought that the dick drawing thing came from Superbad.
No,
You ever
that
watch
is,
Superbad?
That is a military thing from all military cultures, from all, like every military person around the world. Doesn't matter if you're Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo, any soldier of any culture draws dicks and balls. You could figure out which culture it was because some are circumcised and some are uncircumcised. You know, you kind of figure it out.
Is there some like suppressed gay thoughts and feelings in that, or what is that? What does it derive from?
The Navy pilot drew a big giant cock and balls with his jet above San Diego.
San Diego. Well, maybe it's because he wanted to put that cock and balls in the whale's vagina. That is San Diego.
San Diego,
a whale's vagina.
Jamming for whale's vagina. But no, this
Go
place
app.
is like we're like
Go
in a-
app. Go
we're in a
app.
bowl. There's mountains all
Whale's
around
vagina.
us. Everywhere you look, you're just surrounded by mountains. This would be the perfect spot for a massacre to happen.
Or
You're
maybe for
literally-
a guy who's on the run to hide.
Ooh.
Oh.
Little Brian Laundry.
Brian Dirty Laundry.
Maybe he'll smell all the food that we have going out here and just kind of meander on in. Think he can get away with it? Not on my watch.
I mean, since we brought up Brian Laundry, Dirty Laundry, you talked about on Failure to Stop a couple weeks ago. Have you seen the newest stuff that has come out? Because it is alleged that he's around this area, he's in the mountains. Maybe he'll be at the game. Maybe I'll be sitting next to him. Who knows? I won't snitch, though. But I don't know if you saw the new stuff. There was a TikTok video of a drone over the house of his parents, and it looked like his mom was like handing something to a hand that was coming up from like the flower patch, if you will. Have you seen that?
Listen, yes, I have said from the beginning that I think his parents are 100% involved or some other family member. Like, I think he's living with a family member. He's hiding in Uncle Charlie's attic. He's somewhere close by. I don't think he's wandering around the Appalachian Mountains. That's just me. I don't think he's cut out for that kind of thing.
Well, let me ask you this. You have 3 sons.
Yeah.
For now.
My sons would be cut out to do that.
Well, I was going to say, if one of them did happen to kill someone, would you harbor a fugitive and protect them at all costs, or would you be like, nah, man?
No, but they get a head start. I
Okay.
say, look, homie, I'm going to give you a head start. I'm going to give you 2 days, and then I'm coming out and say which direction you went. So you better change direction right after you leave.
Well,
I'm going to give you 2 days, homeboy.
Your dad is here, and he doesn't want to come up on the mic. That's fine. His face is too pretty for our camera anyway.
I don't think my dad's ever talked to cops anyway, and he never
Would he
broke the
snitch
law,
you out?
never do anything wrong, but I think just in principle, my dad does not talk to cops. I remember one time a cop brought me home, and I was in trouble just because the cop brought me home. And that was
Did he at
because
least call back
My
after?
bike was busted on the way home from church, And the cop felt bad for me, and he gave me a ride home, and he was like, I'll see you inside. And then he found out that I didn't do anything wrong, and he was like, no, you're good. You can come back outside now.
Your dad doesn't talk to cops. My dad doesn't talk to me, but that's okay because apparently, as you said, when you showed up at your dad's place yesterday, first thing he asked you was, where's Boston Joe?
Yeah, he said, I want
so at least someone's dad loves me out there.
Oh, listen, no, we've got a lot to get to. This is a hell of a tailgate. We've had a great time since we've been here. Let's get through some baseball really quick. I know the Braves, it's been a tough week for the network. Braves took a loss to the old Dodgers. How'd those Red Sox do?
They blew it too. So I know as a lot of the people watching and listening right now were also watching YouTube Live as Hot Bob and D'Anthony Holloway were live for the Dodgers-Braves game. And, I have a different outlook for my team because my team was down 3-0 to the arch rival New York Yankees back in 2004, and they're the only team still to this day to come back and win. So I have an optimistic view on my teams because my teams like to be down and then pull it out, whereas the Braves fans, Hot Bob and Dan included, have a very pessimistic mentality where they were waiting for their team to blow it, and sure enough, they did. Now, they blew it in the 8th inning, Luke Jackson, a name that will haunt Braves fans for many months after this series if it doesn't go their way. My team blew it in the 9th inning. It was tied 2-2 going into the top of the 9th inning. The Astros come up, and they scored 7 runs. 7 runs in the 9th inning. The Red Sox got a couple in the bottom of the 9th, but the Red Sox blew it just like the Braves did. But I'm still hopeful that we can still have a Braves-Red Sox World Series. And the thing is with baseball, too, Dan and Hot Bob was sort of talking about, this next couple innings could be 4 hours, and the pace of play is a problem with baseball. Now, baseball used to be America's pastime. It's sort of an old-school sport now. But I was thinking last night, there needs to be a way to fix baseball. And I want people to hear me out on this and give me a chance here.
Lowering the rim. Making the rim shorter so that the girls can dunk on it.
And that's Tansy's sports take of the week. So I have a sort of way to save baseball here, right? Do you know how many games they play in Major League Baseball?
Too many.
162 games. That's ridiculous, and that's too many. You take away 62, you have them play 100 games, 50 at home, 50 on the road. Now, what you also do is, obviously you're going to play most of your games against your division foes, which is fine, but you make every series a 3-game series, and you add weight to the series. So what you do, right, is say it's a 1-1, Red Sox playing the Yankees, Red Sox win the first one, Yankees win the second. It's not just a third game of the series and another game in July. Now it's a series-clinching game. So for every series you win, you get an extra point. So that's sort of like a tiebreaker if it comes down to it. And also these divisions that they have going on, forget the divisions. You have the 16 best teams from the American League and the National League, 8 on each side. You have a 16-team bracket. And that's how you fix baseball. The first round is 3 games, the next 2 are 5, and then the next 2 after that are 7 games. That is how you fix baseball. Rob Manfred, you can email me. I'll put it in the description at YouTube. And I think I just saved baseball right there.
Wouldn't take much to save baseball. They are having a hard time, almost as hard of a time as the NBA is at this point. Speaking of
you got to come over
rally
here and
caps,
talk.
right? Speaking of rally caps. Sorry, some fans are poking their heads in.
We have a special fan who wants to grab the mic. After hearing my take on how to save baseball, I have convinced Darby Tansey himself to grab a microphone and sit down. Darby, you have a take on my stance on trying to... Is this like, you got to play Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue and the Man on the Moon.
As Ross would say, now we're going to get kicked off because...
that was so spot on, right?
Played Cats
so
in the Cradle. So spot on.
So, Darby, what do you think about my saving baseball take?
You are so completely full of shit.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Because baseball does not need to be saved.
Yeah, take it from an old guy, am I right?
Everything that you just said is so contrary to baseball. Baseball is like the most traditional thing in America.
Sure.
Baseball is not meant to be screwed with. You don't want to screw up baseball by doing all that stuff that you just said. What needs to be changed is society. No, and I'm not going to go on political stuff, but seriously, baseball it's about longevity. It's about perseverance. It's a marathon, not a sprint. First logical thing that you said in the microphone the whole time. But, yeah, baseball does not need to be fixed at all. People need to just learn how to embrace baseball like they did back in my day because we didn't move so fast like you guys
You sound like Brooks from Shawshank Redemption.
do. I? But,
Brooks was here. And
but
rest
you
in
guys
power,
just,
Brooks.
you guys just move so fast. That's why you're losing it with baseball. But I don't think baseball needs to be fixed at all.
So I'm with you. I'm with you on changing society, too, and everything, and I do agree with you. In a perfect world, that's how I would want to do it, too. But unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. And you kind of have to – now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But baseball is broke. The ratings are down. The generations that are coming up, Tansy's kids aren't going to care about baseball. If I ever have kids, they're not going to care about baseball, and that hurts. That hurts baseball. That hurts society. That hurts baseball fans alike. So you need to get the younger generation into it. I get it, tradition and all that, but that's not going to give you revenue, and it's not going to raise ratings of baseball. I want baseball to live forever. That's why I'm willing to be like, all right.
You know how
Let's try to change
You know
it.
how you fix baseball? You make cheating cool again. I want to see
bring
fucking
steroids back.
Bring back the steroids.
At least we all agree on that.
It's on the helmet. I
Yeah.
want to see rocking home runs.
Rockin'
I want to
home
see some
runs.
fights.
I'll go
I don't
with
want to
that.
see all this crazy. You get suspended for up-team games because you charge the mound. I want to see Nolan Ryan uppercut.
Robin
dude, right
Ventura,
in the fucking teeth.
Absolutely.
That's how you make baseball great again.
Yeah, I agree 100%
In my
with
opinion.
that. They did the same thing to NASCAR.
Let's
they
go, Brandon.
sterilized it. Let's go, Brandon.
I want to see dudes running other dudes over with their cars in
Right.
the off-season and the
Right.
small.
They
Tony Stewart does that.
They sterilized baseball. They sterilized NASCAR. That's what went wrong with both of them. I'm with you. Bring it on. Let's have the steroids. Let's have the fights. Let's have the
Bring a little bit of hockey into baseball. Let them fight it out.
hockey into baseball. You got
Mount
How do you
guns
see-
on
Now we're
NASCAR.
How do
Now
you
we're
see
talking.
baseball playing out right now? Do you see the Red Sox? What do you see the Red Sox and the Braves? They're both hurting. They're going to be able to turn it around?
I'd love to see that. I mean, I'm with you on that. I'd love to see a Braves. I think the Braves will be in it. Red Sox, I'm not sure. I do
Dodgers
think the
are-
Braves will be in it.
The Dodgers are loaded. Now, on paper,
Yeah.
they might be the best team that's ever existed on paper. Now, they can blow it, I understand. But if you just, in 10, 15 years from now, we're going to go back and look at this roster and look at Mookie Betts, Clayton Kershaw, Walker Buehler, Trey Turner, Cody Bellinger. You can go on and on with all these guys. And they're going to be like, how the fuck? It's like the 97 Indians, if you remember that team. They didn't win inevitably, but they were loaded. They were stacked. And it's one of those teams that will live on in history no matter what as one of the best teams on paper. Now, will they finish the deal? I don't know.
By the way, I was at that World Series in '97.
Were you really?
Seventh game. Yeah.
Florida Marlins.
It was the most intense, absolutely off the charts experience I've ever had.
Do people care about
inning-
the Marlins?
10th inning. You know,
when they're in the series.
I wasn't a
guess.
I wasn't a
Miami.
but see, that's another cool thing about baseball. I'm a Pittsburgh Pirate fan through and through. All right, but
Sorry about
but
that.
baseball, when it comes to the end of the year, you're a National League guy. You know,
I guess.
it is. You're a National League guy. It is. It's traditional. You're just a National League guy. If your team doesn't win, you just hope the National League team wins.
Unless
but
you're a Red
that-
Sox fan and the Yankees are in, then I ain't rooting for the Yankees no matter what. That's a little different.
Yeah,
though.
that's a different kind of rivalry. But what you were just saying about the Indians, my thoughts were on the Yankees. Best team George Steinbrenner could buy. And how many times did they get right there
Yeah. No, that's true.
and then
That's true.
shit the bed?
That's true. So right now we're being joined by a couple app moms. Do the app moms want to come on?
Outstanding.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you guys want to talk about your sons and talk about how awesome they are?
Switch them out real quick.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
give
Darby,
it
you
up.
did
App
great.
moms.
You did
Thanks,
great.
guys.
We
App
got two
moms
mics
and
for them.
app moms.
Darby's
Come
big
on, we've got
debut.
a couple of app moms.
You guys can take a seat
grandmoms. We got them a chair.
now for something different. You are on
Oh,
video.
you're
You guys
100%
look
on
great, though. The
video.
lighting's perfect.
The
You look
lighting's perfect.
awesome.
Give me a sit
You look
down.
awesome.
Come on, sit right back
Take-
down here behind me.
So
Look
your
at
son
you,
plays on the
microphone.
team.
Yes.
So make sure you put it right up to
Who's
your
the
deal
mom
so they
here?
can hear
Who's the
you.
grandma?
You want your son to hear you. You're gonna shut him out and promote him. So what position does your son play?
He's a kicker.
He's a kicker. What is his name?
His name is Michael Hughes. He's number 37.
Awesome.
He's from Charleston, West Virginia.
Sweet. So he must be mentally tough to be a kicker. He might not be the physically tough guy on the team, right, as a kicker, but you got to be mentally tough to be a kicker because games are won and lost on that guy's foot right there.
Yeah, you're either the hero or the zero.
Right,
That's
right.
what we say.
Are you
all
Lots
the
of
time.
pressure.
Are you prepared as a mom in case he ever becomes the zero? It's got to happen. At some point, there's going to be a game. How do you prepare yourself for that?
You have to have big shoulders. You
Big
have to be
shoulders.
able to take it.
And you can't cry when he cries to you because obviously somebody's got to be the strong one. And
He
I'm sure
doesn't- he
does
doesn't
cry to you
cry.
or does he cry to your dad?
He doesn't cry. He just
doesn't.
gets right back out there and kicks again.
Just doesn't even get
No
I think
crying
that's
in
pretty much
football.
how you have to be. You have to have a real thick skin to be a kicker. We had Matt Dodge. He was a kicker on the Giants, a punter, and has one
ECU.
of the most infamous kicks of all time. It was to Deshaun Jackson. It ran it back. They lost the game because of it. We talked to him about it. It still haunts him to this day. He's still known for it. So I would always. I've got 3 sons.
No pressure.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I could take my sons being a kicker.
Michael had his first tackle this year at the
Oh.
Marshall game.
How'd you feel about
He
that?
saved a
On a
touchdown
kickoff?
on a kickoff.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Yes.
usually if he's a field goal kicker and he's making a tackle, it's not a good thing. But if you're doing kickoffs and you're hitting guys and making tackles. Now, in high school, he obviously played football in high school, right?
Yes.
Was he just a kicker? Or did he play other positions too?
He was just a kicker, punter.
Okay, so he's like a true kicker, a specialist. And did he play soccer at
He
all?
played soccer until 9th grade, and they recruited him to be a kicker.
So he doesn't skip leg day.
No.
No. Every day is leg day when you're a
Yes.
kicker, right?
How many kicks does he get today?
How many kicks does he get today? I hope 8 or 9.
8 or
You
9?
know what I hope?
Thanks.
You know what I hope? I hope that in the final seconds, App State is down 2.
Oh,
And your son lines up for the game-winning field goal, and he knocks it home.
That'll be the senior.
So
freshman.
he's I see. So he's the
Onside
Next
kickoff.
year.
Oh,
Will
I
he do
see,
the
I see.
onside kick?
He could.
Well, you know what?
That would be
The
his
onside
job.
kick?
I never wish injury upon anyone, but I hope the senior kicker just
Pulls a hammy.
no, just pulls a hammy, nothing serious.
hammy.
But your son comes in,
does, he comes
and
on in.
he saves the day
Saves
and
all
kicks
of
the
it.
game-winning field goal. They rush the field and they're hoisting him up above everyone. It's like a Rudy moment,
Yeah.
and that'll live
Except
on in
he's
history.
not offsides because we all know that Rudy was offside.
That's your Jostradamus prediction
Right?
of the day.
Rudy was offside.
That would be something.
Well, listen, that's what I'm rooting for. Okay.
What's his name?
Michael Hughes,
Michael Hughes.
number 37.
Did he pick that number or did they give it to
No,
him?
they gave it to him.
They gave it to him.
You don't pick when you're a freshman.
Now, do you have that number around the house? Do you have like Christmas ornaments with little 37s on
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
You go all in as a
Earrings,
mom?
everything.
You
Yes.
got it all. You got it tattooed yet or no?
No.
You got any tattoos?
No.
Quick, no.
Oh, does he?
No, not
He
yet.
doesn't either.
Not yet.
Well, you know what? The kickers are either the purest on the team or the raunchiest on the team.
Which one is he?
He's pretty pure.
Ah,
Right here,
okay.
yeah.
He's
I mean,
seen
that's a known thing. Like either the kicker's the purist or he's the dirtbag. He's a people person.
people person.
He's a friends with everybody.
Are you guys from App State?
No, we are from Charleston, West Virginia.
Oh, and you guys travel. Do you guys go to all the games?
I've been to every game.
Every single.
Every
Are you
game.
sister?
No. It's her turn.
It's your
Ah,
turn.
you can switch it out. It's
Microphone.
okay.
Give her the microphone. We love this.
You two are an app mom, it looks like. Thank you for coming on, and we're definitely rooting for an injury to the first string kicker so your son can save the day. no, I'm just kidding, everyone. I never wish injury upon anyone unless his name is Eric Tanzi. Now, you got to talk. Now you got a microphone
You
in
got
your
a
hand. Don't worry, it's not
microphone.
that scary. They don't bite back. You
I might
can bite it
never
if you
leave.
want.
So did you do the Mountaineer? What is it? The Mountaineer Mile? The Mountaineer Walk?
Mountaineer Walk.
The Mountaineer Walk. And
Yeah,
how did
tell us
that
about
start?
that.
Come out, and then your son hugs you, and you tear up a little bit.
Aw.
It's exciting.
So
You leaving?
no, don't worry. They got
That's
you.
okay.
We all got your back. We all
They call
got
you
your back.
Grandma
Yeah.
or Mama? Mama. Oh, Mama. Oh, do they really?
We
Oh.
Come on now.
This is an App State family party right here, baby.
Yeah.
You know you're from West Virginia when. Just kidding, everyone. Now, so tell me a little bit more about this walk because I've heard a lot about it, the Mountaineer Walk.
They do it before every home game,
Mhm.
and then all the players come out, and they have a little music going,
Oh.
and well, mine hugs me. And all
Oh,
the people he knows.
such a
and-
special moment.
Oh yeah. You know, you try not to tear up, but it happens.
That's why I wear the glasses so but nobody knows, right? You just see one little
Yeah.
tear coming down the stream.
Now,
So-
when they do the kickoff, do you do the chant? The famous kickoff chant?
Well, I do whatever everybody else is doing.
Okay.
Yeah, you point your hand.
So
out.
you're a
Isn't
conformist. is
there,
what
isn't,
you're
there,
saying.
isn't there a curse word in that?
What are we doing here?
Is there a
Yeah.
curse word in
Oh,
that?
yeah.
You know, how does it go? We're not from
You do
here.
it.
We don't know.
He did.
What does it
Do
say?
it.
Something,
You
something
don't-
about
you don't-
assholes.
I don't say bad words.
Oh, you don't say bad
Oh,
words?
I do.
Oh,
I'll say it
must be a
for you.
teacher. Are you a school teacher?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, she's just a nice Southern belle. They don't swear. Me, I'm from Boston. I swear.
I'm from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've been to a couple Georgia games.
We have.
Yes.
We have.
Right,
Yep.
Rana?
But you're not a Bulldogs fan. You're an App State fan.
So we got today. It's the Chanticleers. Is that what it is? It's the
Chanticleers.
Chanticleers. I don't even know what a Chanticleer is.
Debbie had a
Obviously,
chicken.
that
It's a
you
beach
are,
chicken, right?
Obviously, you're betting on App State. What do you think the final score is tonight?
Oh, I can't do that.
You don't want to give a
She's
final.
She's got a
score?
vesting interest. Well, you haven't told us about your son, though.
Win and a loser, and we're gonna win.
Okay. Does your son play for App State?
He does. He's a long snapper.
He's the long snapper. Oh, that's why you're with the kicking family.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
You guys got to your
You
whole
special
little kicker
teams.
club.
Special teams people stick together.
Do you have like a particular meal that you cook for him, or something that you say to him? Any kind of a good luck charm?
Oh no.
No.
No,
Doesn't
nothing.
want any part of it.
So
No.
the thing about being a
Doesn't.
long snapper is you're definitely like an unsung hero that you don't get thought about or talked about enough. But
If they're
That's-
talking about you, you're doing
it's bad,
something
right? It's a
wrong.
bad
Yeah.
thing.
Oh no.
But
Yeah.
that's an obscure sort of position that he could, if he's good enough, make it to the NFL as a long snapper. That's not too
Yeah.
far.
What
But
does
same
long
with being a
snapper get
kicker.
paid?
Who cares?
hope so.
More than a cop.
More than
Yeah,
more than a cop,
more than a
guess.
cop.
I
Yeah.
think the NFL minimum is what, like $550,000 a year. I'd take that. Yeah, of course. You know how much?
God.
You see how
And
much Roger
they
Goodell
can't
makes?
tackle you.
Yeah, true. It's true.
Can't touch you.
Which
Can't
which
touch a
I
long
like.
snapper?
I mean, unless he goes down to, they snap and run.
Yeah.
I got
then
you, I
can
got you.
get hurt.
So
But
is he squeeze it into the microphone.
They have a chicken.
That's the,
They're gonna choke the chickens.
wow.
Well, that wasn't very motherly.
We are going to choke the chicken.
Wow. That escalated
No,
quickly.
he didn't. He didn't go to.
He went to a commercial.
like,
But we do
we don't
have
talk
a
like that here,
commercial.
Debbie.
You want to do the? You want to jump into it now? Yeah. So now,
So-
are you? How are you tied into all this? You're staying quiet back there. You can't get that close without being.
I am the grandmother.
You're the grandmother of the long snapper. Grandmother of the long
She
snapper.
is the-
Grandma needs a microphone.
She loves her.
Do you think
long
we're
snapper.
rushing the field today?
When they win.
I bet. Yeah, I'm sure the students. Like
Now, are
rush
you?
it.
Are you not going to do it? You're not going to participate?
Well, if I can get down there quick enough, I
do you
will.
run down there? Do you kiss your son on the cheek when you get down there? Or you just let him?
Oh, I just. Well.
No, they're from West
probably
Virginia on the lips.
I tried. I'm not from West Virginia. I'm from Georgia.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I
Ma-
couldn't
Mama
help
laughed.
myself. I couldn't
Mama
help myself.
laughed. Mama laughed. So now, do you?
Listen,
try
my
to
mom
get
watches
her
every
out of
show,
me?
okay?
I'd let him be, but he's usually looking for me.
He's
You
usually
know,
looking
he's
for
looking
you.
for his mama.
Oh, what
he
a
wants
nice
a
guy.
hug. Yeah, he loves his family.
Yeah, what
What
is
is
his
the
name?
long
Shout him
snapper's
out.
name?
His name is Christian Johnstone,
Christian
Johnstone.
number 42.
Who named
the
him?
handsomest boy on
Who
the
named him?
team.
You or your husband?
She's like, I got something to say about that.
handsomest long snapper. Well, there is another long snapper.
Did you name him? Did you give him that good Christian name?
Christian is my mom's maiden name.
Your mom's
okay.
maiden name, and then John Stone.
Yeah.
That sounds like something out of Game of Thrones.
Uh,
What is the name? John.
Jon
Is that English?
Snow.
Scottish, I think.
Oh, it's Scottish.
Scottish.
Oh, and you're in the Highlands. You ever in the Highland Games here in
No.
Boone? Oh, they're
Went to
incredible. I've been a couple times.
I'm going to try that then.
I think it's the biggest Highland Games in the country.
I like
Right here in,
Braveheart.
the
That's
Highland.
not- yeah, me too.
It's a great movie. It ended really good.
It's Tom Brady's
Had a
favorite
great
movie.
ending.
I love
Freedom.
Tom Brady.
Just
Tom
kidding.
Brady.
Wait, you love Tom Brady?
I do. I appreciate
That's
it.
you know what? That's great to hear because most people come on and I mention Tom Brady and they're like, oh, I hate Tom Brady.
I like somebody that wins.
Oh, okay.
You like a winner.
I do like a winner.
Well, good.
All right.
We do too. I know you said you're from Georgia, but you mentioned West Virginia. I have to ask, "Take Me Home, Country Road," right? Do you guys hate that song or do you love it?
I love it.
You love it? Yeah. Are you over it? I mean, what are your thoughts on that song being from West Virginia? Are you over it or do you love it every time it comes on? Does it slap, as the
No,
kids say?
it's the best song ever.
Really? So you do truly love it?
You absolutely
Are
love
they
it.
gonna play it today? Do they
You
play it
love
at
where
this
you're
stadium?
from.
Yeah, sure. No, I get it. I love that Dirty Water. Every time that comes on, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Every time Dropkick Murphy shipping up to Boston, I'm like, yeah, that's my jam. But when I hear Sweet Caroline at Fenway, that I've heard a zillion times, I'm kind of over it. So I just wonder, I mean, that's like one of those karaoke songs, one of those songs you hear at the dive bar every night when it's late is Take Me Home Country Road. The whole crowd sings, get the whole crowd into it. But I just wonder. I play music. And I go to a lot of dive bars and see people playing this song. And it doesn't matter if you're in West Virginia. I could be in Boston and hear that song. So I just always wonder, if you're actually from West Virginia, do you actually love that song? And
Love that song.
sure enough, you do. All right. That answers my question. That was a personal.
Now, if they rush the field today, are you rushing?
Yes.
And
Are you going to bring your chicken
are
and
you
squeeze it
bringing-
in the
well,
other
obviously,
guy's face?
The chicken's already been thrown onto the field at this point. She's already dropped its head.
I actually wrung its neck and its head came off.
And its head's come off. Do you run and find your son? Are you kissing him? Are you hugging him? Are you leaving him alone? You selfieing with him? How does that go down?
Oh, big hug.
Do you take him out for ice cream after the game?
No.
Did he ever do that in high school?
No.
You didn't do the high school thing
Take him out for ice cream?
or something?
No.
Let me tell you this: when my
We went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
B-dubs. I don't think
They're
B-dubs
not a
was around when I
sponsor,
was
so we
there.
don't talk about Buffalo.
But I will tell you this:
Sorry.
They're fine. They're fine.
when I played sports when I was a youngster, I'm nearly 40 now. My parents would only take me out for a Happy Meal The only time I ever got Happy Meal in my whole life was if you won the game. So if you did not win, whatever sport you won, you did not go get a Happy Meal.
Incentivize it.
No. We went to Chili's. Yeah, we went to Chili's, but I will never forget. Like as a kid, you were like, "Man, come on, Dad! Everybody's going to get a Happy Meal. Come on!" And he would like fake turn right and be like, "No, you didn't win. We're going home." Yeah. Losers don't get Happy Meals.
Losers don't
Nope.
eat.
No, so you would go home, and then in high school we went on to Chili's, got a little cherry Coke with the cherries dropped in it.
Not Olive
That was it.
Garden?
So if you won, you went to Chili's. Do you have anything with your sons that if they win, they get something? If they don't, well, too bad, son. Go cry in your dorm.
They don't
alone.
get a trophy every time they win. No.
No.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
I
that's
like
what your
her.
kid's playing
I
in the
like her.
college.
No.
Listen,
You have
You
to
didn't
keep
call
working
them.
hard. Even if you win, you still have to keep working hard.
Yeah.
Darby mentioned society and how it needs to change. Things started to spiral out of control when my generation, started getting participation trophies. So you mentioned, no, you don't get a trophy every time. Exactly. That's how it should be. You earn that shit. But then again, what the hell do I know? I'm just a guy with a microphone.
Yeah. And without a father, you don't have a dad.
I don't have a dad.
He doesn't
But
have
know
a
what?
great
I
mom.
have a
He has
great mom. And
He
she
has a
watches
great mom.
every show. And she's going to love the show that I just gave her. And she's going to love to see a couple other moms. She'll be like,
Hi,
I wish
Mom.
my son was
Hi,
good enough at
Mom.
football to go to App State and play. I was just a JV superstar.
Do you have a particular tailgate food? Anything lucky? Is there like a tradition? Is there like in every game you got to do this? You're not superstitious.
We
at
just
all.
like to tailgate and be with our family.
What's your favorite tailgate food?
Buffalo chicken dip
Buffalo chicken dip. Do you
Sam.
make
and
it yourself?
pepperoni rolls.
Sam.
Oh, do you make them yourself?
I
or-
did make those.
You did make those.
We'll bring you some
Buffalo
Oh, yeah,
chicken.
of course.
Buffalo
You-
chicken dip with blue cheese or without?
with blue cheese.
See, I thought I liked you, but then
There's
now-
ranch in it too.
Yeah.
Ranch too. Well, the little ranch is okay. The blue cheese, I can't do the blue cheese.
You
Not a-
can't really even taste the blue cheese.
yeah. Well, then why
What's-
put it
I'll
in?
bring you some.
What's the
Okay,
beverage of
okay.
choice? Do you do the Yosef Golden Ale or
No,
no?
Mick Ultra
Oh, really? Mick Ultra. I was gonna guess.
or a
White
Mike's
Claw.
lemonade.
Oh,
Okay,
my-
class.
Those are my
Classy.
two favorites.
Classy.
And you said you don't stay close to here. Then you don't live close to here. 4 hours.
4 hours.
Jeez. That
Well, we appreciate you guys coming on after you had your little mountain walk. We're pulling for App State today. I usually like to take the other team just for fun, but I can't help it. It's a cool vibe here. I'm taking App State. Our boss bet an Ariana Grande, he calls it, $1,000 on the Chanticleers, whatever the hell they call them. What do they call them again? The Beach Chickens.
Beach chickens.
But we're all App State today. We're rooting on all your sons, hoping
We
for
got a
lots of
couple-
long
we got-
snaps
we
and
got
field
an App
goals.
State alum over
kickoffs.
here. Let's bring him up.
Yep.
Let's get on.
We
in
appreciate
here,
you guys
brother.
coming on.
Come
For
on.
real.
Thank you guys.
Go
Good luck.
Mountaineers.
Oh, we'll eat it.
I
We'll
want
talk
that
about it.
buffalo
Love it.
chicken dip.
Good luck.
Thank you so much for coming
We're
on.
excited. I can't wait to see you guys as kids up on the field. I'm excited. Come on up here, Tyler. You gave us the. Hey, mama. With them blue eyes. So look at you. I've seen a couple of you guys with these overalls. Is this the famous overalls that people show up with no shirt on underneath?
These are actually, in fact, the overalls that I wore to the game that I specified in November. If you watched the last episode, that in November I went to a game and said, if you don't go to an App State game in overalls without a shirt, if it's not in November or December, it does not count. If you go today, what is it, like 65 out here? It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like Jim Carrey once said, beautiful.
Are you storming the field tonight if they win?
See, I've got a lot to talk about that, about storming the field, and I'm
Okay.
glad you brought that up.
All right.
So I've said a few times on the car ride over, we talked a little bit of App State, a little bit of facts and stuff, and since 2007, App State has not beaten a ranked opponent. It's a little tough. There was Miami, there was Tennessee twice that we still remember. There's been a few. There's Miami technically twice, and the most recent one I think really kind of hurt. So I think if we storm the field, it's not because of who we're playing. It's because we finally kind of got over that hump. We finally were able to say, hey, we can do it again. We are App State. We are the new Boise State. Shout out to them one time because they are the people that you put on your schedule as a D1 school, as the big one, as a big Power 5 school. You get a little worried. App State needs to kind of regain that confidence. So I think if they win, that the student section storms the field, but a lot of people kind of hang off. It's not going to be like NC State recently
When they beat Clemson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Is this the game of the week? for the NCAA?
That's a lot of big
Oh,
games.
there's a
going
lot
on.
of
Yeah,
big
it's a lot of
games.
great
There's
games.
a lot,
going on this week.
and I'm an honest man. There are a lot of great games, and I think that
What's the biggest game of the week, you think?
I got to look at the schedule again. I forget now. There's a couple big SEC games going on, but you mentioned Boise State. That's a pretty good comparison, right? Where they're a little bit obscure, but they got to do a little bit extra to put their name in there, right? Now, back when Boise State was doing the cool stuff on their blue turf, Kellen Moore was their quarterback. I don't know if you remember Kellen Moore. He's now the offensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys, and he's looking real great because the Cowboys are looking great, and a lot of people are speculating he will soon be an NFL head coach. Is there anyone in App State, whether it be a player or a coach, that's sort of working his way up the rankings who that you can see being the next Kellen Moore-like, where he's making it to the NFL and ascending up the charts like that?
absolutely, and I think this is going to be a big shout out to Scott Satterfield. He's over at Louisville right now. He came to App State, he took over the program, and he was able to take from the D2 level to the D1 in Sunbelt that App State is, and actually have the best transition in history from D2 to D1 with all the Sunbelt championships, with all the bowl game wins. That when him moving to Louisville, there was no hard feelings. We bring up Elijah Drinkwitz.
yeah.
And that was a little bit more tough. That guy had, as some say, some coaches stay for a cup of coffee, some stay for the whole pot. That dude stayed for a sip of coffee out of a little bit of them pods that you get at a Keurig. That dude did not stay for long, and I think that's what really hurt. Quick shout out again to the moms.
Yeah, we just got some buffalo
got some
chicken
buffalo
dip and like
chicken
some sort of
dip.
empanada type thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk. Y'all dig in.
I mean, well, what I learned as
so
I'm
to
getting my
answer it,
buffalo chicken dip.
yeah, Scott Satterfield is who I could see going up, and he's really proving himself at Louisville. If he can go ahead, and now that Clemson has been seen as this person that can be, they're not indestructible, they're not who they used to be, and take a shot. If Louisville can kind of stand up with Scott Satterfield, I hope they do. I love the man. I won't say anything bad about him.
Louisville just retired Lamar Jackson's number.
Yeah,
And Lamar Jackson's a
reach for the beer.
great Louisville alum. Now, speaking of alum, I found out Mac Brown actually started at App State before he even coached at Chapel Hill.
That is correct.
That's crazy. So he's like a North Carolina guy through and through. I'm not sure if Mac Brown is from North Carolina, but
Yeah.
we have a guy in the Drinking Bros community. His name is Lastro Lopez, and he's got the best hair in all of Drinking Bros. But this
does.
guy right
Look this
here,
right here.
has something to say about that. Look at this mullet.
Show us this mullet. Let that thing. Show us this mullet. Just really, just shake it.
Give her a good shake.
Yeah.
Good shake. Oh,
Look at
yeah,
that.
Daddy.
Look at that.
Yes.
Lastro Lopez, I know you're watching right now. You got some competition, baby.
Beautiful.
That's some great hair. That's some
Hey,
beautiful
gotta
locks.
take care of it, man, every day.
Condition that shit.
One,
Oh, yeah.
you
Oh, yeah.
are
Oh, yeah.
big as fuck.
Thank you.
You are huge.
Thank you.
Obviously, you're a football player.
Yes, sir.
Lineman?
Yes,
Is that what
sir.
you said?
Yep.
Offensive line.
I couldn't tell if you're a rugby player or a lineman because you just look. You got the look, baby.
Thank you.
got,
Thank
got
you.
the look. You got any famous mullets in the league?
Oh, famous mullets in the
Yeah,
league.
best mullet of all time. Who you got?
Gretzky.
Joe Dirt.
I was gonna say Joe
I mean,
fucking Dirt.
Joe Dirt, yeah.
Joe Dirt is that guy. He started the mullet.
Absolutely.
He really got that thing going. But I don't know,
Cultural icon.
Absolutely.
I really like how Coastal has all of their boys, the coaches, everybody. They all got the mullets.
So you're a coastal guy.
Oh, are you a coastal guy?
I'm a Carolina guy at heart, but
Oh, Tar Heels?
yes, sir. Tar Heels.
Jesus, have you ever been to a game?
Yes, sir. I was there 2 weeks ago.
Were you
We were
there
there
when
for the
App State
Georgia
beat
Tech
them?
game.
No, quiet.
No, I
were
was,
you there?
I was there for the Florida State.
Were you there when App State beat them? I was.
No, I wasn't.
I was.
Here we
Oh,
go,
no.
baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's beautiful.
Listen, so we've tailgated.
Mac Brown is back.
We've tailgated there. Bougiest tailgate we've ever been to.
Because it's
Oh, yeah,
not
definitely.
a tailgate. We talked about this.
You guys are not bougie. What are you tailgating with today? I saw the grill over there.
Oh,
Tell us
yeah,
about that.
hey,
Smelled the grill
Hey,
too.
we got the grill from Walmart. You know, we literally got it on the way over
Yeah,
here.
baby, that
Hey, I'm
$10
telling you,
grill.
hey, the boys will be boys. You got to do what you can.
Amen.
And
That chicken smells good though.
hey,
It
the
does.
chicken's done. That is great.
You can swear.
Fire.
You can
You're allowed to
swear.
swear.
It's
Oh,
okay.
that shit is great.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Oh yeah, it's great. And we got a couple broths, I think. But I told the guys whenever the rest of them come over to bring you guys some chicken, that chicken is phenomenal.
Who do you
Oh,
got?
you
tonight?
guys are
Who do you have
incredible.
tonight
Thank
for this
you.
game?
I love App, but I think Coastal, man.
Yeah.
And that's the end of his bit. We're gonna go ahead and
Hey, Grayson McCall is a wonderful quarterback. App secondary is it's hit or miss. I mean, but either way, it's going to be a good game.
I absolutely agree.
Coastal App is always a good game.
If
Two really
App
good
wins
teams from
today,
the
are
Sun
you
Belt.
charging the field? I'm asking everybody just because I've gotten so many mixed. We've had somebody say, no, we're not because we're better than that.
No, fuck that. You go on the field.
That's what I say. You
Yeah.
fucking run. And I want to do it.
You beat somebody who's ranked and you're not ranked at home on a Wednesday night in a sold out stadium.
Now,
Fuck
is it because
yeah,
it's
let's
Coastal,
go,
or is it
baby.
because of that reason? Say this was Ole Miss, and they were ranked at what is the fuck the Beach Chickens are ranked at. Do you do it because the Beast Chickens or because of the rank? Because just like you said, it's a top-ranked opponent. Do you think that anybody's doing it because they're like, we beat Coastal, even though we are 3-1 against Coastal? The only time we lost was that last loss. We are 2-0 in Boone, 1-1 at Conway. So I don't know what you guys are getting your little Beach Chicken feathers all riled up for.
This guy is
So,
a diehard.
I love App
I
State.
definitely think rank certainly has anything to do with it. It definitely does. But I mean, when you have a sold out stadium and you beat somebody like that, I mean, if you really get after them, you gotta storm the field. I mean, you're just not a good student if you don't.
There you go.
Now, one could argue, if you are a good student and you care about App State that much, you wouldn't storm the field because you're taking money out of the pockets of App State because you will get fined. The school will, at least.
Stop.
Why do you give
Stop.
The
Who-
the
Stop.
school makes enough.
I don't
money,
make the
they'll be
rules.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay with it.
Stop.
Hey, I'm just
You
saying,
thought
I don't make the
you
rules.
thought Tennessee last weekend. They didn't
I
do
did.
it. They didn't
Yeah,
do anything.
stop.
They just threw golf balls at Lynn Kiffin. No big deal. We're not going to be throwing anything at any coaches tonight. Ain't that right? Okay.
I don't think that anybody has a
Come on,
golf
we got
ball that I
another
know
mullet in
of.
here. Come on in, baby.
We got our whole crew, man.
Absolutely.
This is Georgia Clemson-esque with the amount of people we got.
Wow, look at that.
Wow, look at,
Oh my
you know
gosh,
what?
Look at this.
Yes, sir.
We're
Got
just
the-
getting food
I'm
handed
telling
to
you,
us.
that
I
chicken
mean,
is
how lucky are
phenomenal.
we? App State
Chicken is
rages. I
phenomenal.
knew we should have went to App State. I talked about this game a couple weeks ago. I was excited. I heard they raged. And
Now
they're backing
listen.
me up. Look at this fucking
Listen,
crew we
I
got
came
going
in
on here.
I came
Yes,
in here.
sir.
We're talking. You know, we're womanizers. I'm married with 4 kids. I'm a womanizer. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I was kind of. I was talking to Boston Joe. I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's a mountain town. I don't know how the ladies look in a mountain town, right? It's Boone. But we got up here. Jeez, come on.
Hey.
They're a little left leaning. They're a little heavy. They're heavy left leaning though.
They're heavy left wing.
they're left-
Let's go, Brandon.
You know what? Anytime there's a 10, there's a catch. Anytime there's a 10, there's a catch. They're already doing "Let's Go, Brandon" behind me.
Hey, so I do got to just say, though, these guys are rad as fuck because I went over and I was like, you know, I'm doing the whole thing. Hey, I'm Joe with Drinking Bros Sports. The whole thing. Like, yeah, we were checking you guys out. And they just did a little research on us. And unlike the people at Chapel Hill, they like the research they did. They don't care that Dan was on Tucker Carlson. These guys are going to be Drinking Bros for life, I think.
Yes,
what do you
sir.
guys
They don't.
think?
They don't. They don't.
Fuck
follow
yeah.
that shit.
And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all. We're spreading awareness of Drinking Bros everywhere. And it
right,
doesn't
so
matter if they're App
Let me
State or
ask
Coastal.
this. Oh shit! But I did hit the wrong button. But because I'm
He's old,
37
man. He
years
doesn't know
old.
how to do it.
Let me ask you this: is there any chance in hell that there's a "Let's Go, Brandon" chant tonight at the game?
100%.
Really?
I think. Oh yeah.
He says they're gonna start it. You really think they're all right? I figured this town was gonna be way too left for that.
See, the thing is, you got the left side, and then, but I mean, you're in the mountains. You got all these
I know.
good old boys, country kids out here. They don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
No, not at all.
They don't give a
Not a
fuck.
single fuck.
We don't
You're
give a
allowed
fuck
to
either.
Dip inside the stadium.
Why not? Why
How
would
much
you not?
dip spit is in the stadium?
Yeah, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
How
Come on,
much
as a
dip
cop,
spit
you
is
know
in
this. It's only illegal if you get caught.
I mean,
Honestly-
you're gonna have water bottles just filled up, and I mean, if anything does happen, like Tennessee, they're throwing them things, and they got some. They have some weight behind it.
Okay, have you ever accidentally in college in the middle of the night really needed a drink, really needed some water, or just something to quench your thirst, and you grab the closest bottle to you, and it's either yours or someone else's, and you just swallow that dip
I've
spit?
done it.
It
you guys
happens.
done it?
It happens.
I've done that at home.
It does. It happens.
I've never dipped in my life solely because I have drank my father's dip spit twice as a kid.
Twice.
Fucking basketball practice. Got out of basketball practice. Wanted to drink so bad. He was dipping in the fucking Coke can, or Coke bottle. It was brown, so I didn't.
Joe
think I
wishes he could
chug
drink
that
his
bitch.
father's
You chugged
dip
it. You
spit.
chugged a Coke.
Fucking dip spit. Threw up immediately. I've done it twice. I've never dipped in my life.
Now,
Never dipped in my life.
I see all you guys have mullets today. Is this a family tradition?
Shoot.
I got fucked up in San Antonio at a Hank Williams Jr. concert, and I told my buddy,
Okay.
I was like,
Okay. Hey, okay.
we're going to a Hank Williams Jr. concert, and I was like,
In
I gotta have a
Texas?
goddamn mullet if I'm going to Hank Williams Jr. concert.
In
I'm
Texas,
already-
amen.
And
Look,
get this
take
shit.
that hat off.
Swear
Let's
to
see
God.
this fucking thing.
Yeah, take the hat off.
this.
Let's
I
see
Swear
it.
to God.
Yeah, I swear to God.
He's getting
that's a
there.
fucking
All right,
fucking
all
bullshit,
right.
brother.
Wow.
I see the progression.
Get this. The fucking barbershop that we went to served. I had 3 Bud Lights while I was getting a fucking mullet done.
Wow.
In Texas.
Oh,
It
nice.
was
That
amazing.
nothing says
For
Texas like
free.
getting
For
drinking
free.
Bud Lights. We'll getting the mullet all at the
Amen.
same time,
Yes, sir.
simultaneously. I swear to God.
Happened back home. They got this thing called Lady Jane's, which is these like Hooters chicks that cut your hair, are rubbing
their
your boobies
bosoms
all
are up.
over the back of your head.
Yeah,
man.
that's incredible.
I tried to do a selfie one time while I was getting my hair cut. My wife saw it.
That's awesome. That's
One
awesome.
of the
Speaking.
first boners I ever had was at Sports Clips. I had. It was unbelievable.
First
I was
boner
like
I ever
11
had
years
was
old.
a nude scene in Schindler's List. I didn't know it was Schindler's
Oh.
List, but there was a nude scene, and it was the first time I saw titties.
I was getting that fucking JV massage, where the fuck they call it. I was getting that fucking mint damn fucking smelling massage, and I popped one. I was 11 years old. My mom was sitting right there. It was very fucking weird.
What'd your mom
Very
say?
weird.
Did your mom say
Nothing,
something?
nothing. We made eye contact. We knew it was happening, but we didn't say anything about it.
You
We
didn't
never
say.
talked
You
about
just.
it.
Wait, you made eye contact with your mom while you had a boner?
Dude, it was bad. It was bad.
At least my mom wasn't in there when I was watching Schindler's List.
Oh, good Lord. Speaking of Lady Jane, we were just talking about haircuts. Let's talk about that CBD.
Oh yeah,
don't give a shit about
our
that.
our CBD, our Killcliff CBD.
Nuts.
Are you guys familiar with Killcliff? You guys know anything about Killcliff? They're one of our loyal sponsors. I know you guys are familiar with because you guys are rad. You guys know Joe Rogan, don't you?
Yes, sir.
I know you guys are fans of Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan is a man of the people. And in fact, Joe Rogan has his own Killcliff drink. It's called the Flaming Joe. Tansy calls me the Flamer Joe, but that's a different story. But it's called the Flaming Joe. It's pineapple jalapeno. Now, you might be a little, are you sure?
Skeptic.
Trust me. Bomb. And it's an energy drink. That's how we're all jacked up. Why do you think we're all fucking gassed up for this game? Because we have a loyal sponsor, and that's Killcliff CBD. And right now, if you go to killcliff.com and you use the promo code Drinkin' Bros, you get 20% off. Okay, and you will check
That's
this
a
out. I
deal.
know you will.
That's a deal.
It
That's
is
a
a
deal
fucking
right
deal.
there.
Because, like I mentioned, they got the Flaming Joe. They have the Mango Tango, the Orange Kush, Tom Brady's favorite flavor, the GOAT.
Nobody asked.
They got the listen. He's a Steelers fan. We'll get to that later. The Strawberry Days, but as we know, variety is the spice of life. Am I right, boys?
Amen.
You get that variety pack. You find which one you like the best, and you keep going back to her. I mean the drink. That's what I'm talking about. But listen, if you go right now, killcliff.com. It's KILLCLIFF.com. Use the promo code Drinkin' Bros, and you get 20% off. Now they got CBD products. They got Ignite products to get you all gassed up, right? But they also have rad apparel. I'm not wearing it right now, but I always rock my Killcliff shirt. But they have this really cool one where it's a cat shooting laser beams out of its fucking eyes and burning a whole city to the ground. It's
Wow.
rad as fuck.
That's a tough ass
That's
shirt.
a
That's
tough
what happens when you
shirt.
let
I'm telling
a
you.
Navy SEAL. When you let a Navy SEAL design the shirt, that's what happens. You get
Yeah.
fucking cats with laser eyes.
Hey,
the
fuck
one
His
that-
hair might be as good as your guys' hair.
That man does not care at all about any designs. He just said, "Fuck it, throw a cat with lasers out his
Lasers.
eyes."
It's got beautiful hair because all SEAls have good hair.
Yeah,
sir.
but one more time, it's KILLCLIFF.com. I know all these guys are going to go there now. They're going to order shirts. They're going to go order the Flaming Joe Ignite, the CBD products. And don't forget, use the promo code Drinkin' Bros. There's no G in drinking. It's fucking Drinkin' Bros. You get 20.
You gotta say it with a southern twang to it.
Drinkin'
Drinkin'
Bros.
Hey,
Use
that's
Drinkin' Bros. That's
see,
fucking
that's
right.
what we're
Right now, 20% off. Killcliff.com. Use
Hey,
promo
we got
code.
we got a proposition here. I need to get this
We have a-
gentleman.
With an Alabama hat. Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
He wants to proposition Tyler
Uh-oh.
for something interesting.
What would it cost?
All the way up there.
What would it cost to take your coveralls, sell it to this man so he can put them on while you're on podcast?
Oh shit!
This is like a jersey
What would it
swap.
cost?
What would it?
What are you wearing under that? That's what I want to know.
That's
what
the
if his
problem.
balls
I'm
are
wearing a
what I'm
song.
wearing is what I'm wearing
Nobody
under.
asked me, but I am.
Man, I got these when I was in school out here. So, and they've been hemmed, they've been everything. I think they'll fit you though. I'm on the podcast.
I think you guys should both try to get
I
in
think
it
you
at the
swap
same
right
time.
the fuck now. You just swap it out. I don't even care about the price. I'll
it
cover
out.
it. Swap it out. Swap it out. Swap it out.
All right, right now, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hammer that like button. We're about to see a man.
How rated R is this?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that I don't get fired.
Oh, sorry.
So I
thought
do
we were-
have.
thought
other
we were going with
blows.
this. I thought
mean, we can do it, but give me like 30 seconds. to
Yeah,
make
we'll give
sure
you
that
30
I have a
seconds. We'll let
job
you
at
back.
the end of this.
Well,
I don't think that's ever happened on a Tailgate Legend show. A lot of shit has happened.
a lot of shit does happen.
But that's not one of them.
Usually when we got this guy dropping trow right here, if you can see that on YouTube, make sure you hammer the like button.
I can't believe it.
Well, we don't want to get flagged on YouTube. We don't want you to
Get in there, grunt style.
Usually when people are taking clothes off, they usually go into bed. Now, I don't know what type of bed you guys have. I know Austin's here, and Austin is a loyal Drinking Bros Sports Tailgate Legends fan, and I know that he oftentimes has a drink or two, maybe a sudsy every once in a while, like he did at NC State, Wolfpack. Okay, and he told us about his experience with another loyal sponsor of the show, Ghostbed. Now, it's spooky season, boys. And if you find the right chick during spooky season, you got to bring her home and lay her down on that ghost bed. Tansy, tell them what Ghostbed's all about.
No, we don't ever kink shame. So if that happens,
Never.
you tell us about it, and we'll talk about it on the show. But Ghostbed has been a loyal sponsor of the Drinking Bros for the last five years. We absolutely love them. Man, that mountain air is really getting to me. Everyone raves about them. Super comfortable mattresses that last forever, and they're made in the good old, this is my favorite part, USA.
USA. USA. USA.
Every mattress has a 20-year warranty. You can try it out for 101 nights. If you don't like them, you can easily send it back. No hard feelings. One of our favorite parts about Ghostbed is that each mattress has cooling technology in it so that you get hot at night. Like it is here and sometimes in North Carolina, that cooling technology will really cool you down. Ghostbed offers bundles so that you can get everything you need. You don't even really have to think about it. You just choose from their mattress, pick your bundle, so whatever it is that you need, mattress and a frame, or you want it all. I want it all. I want it all.
And I want it now. Yeah.
Best ad read ever. Like their cooling pillows and their sheets, you can get the best bang for your buck right now. I don't know how these guys stay in business, but Ghostbed is offering Drinking Bros a flash sale of 40% off. Ghostbed bundles where you get the mattress and the adjustable base, or 30% off everything if you just use that code Drinking Bros. DRINKIN Bros. Ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. $35 a month if you have Appalachian credit. That's $35 once you got Appalachian credit. 0 down, 0% financing. Go check out ghostbed.com/Drinking Bros. Made in the good old USA. 20-year warranty, 101 night trial. What can you do? Get on a
Sleep
Ghostbed.
so good it's scary.
Ooh. All right, but for tonight,
season,
boys,
baby.
are we going to see you guys raging? Are we going to see you guys charging the field tonight? Is that happening?
Yeah, where you guys sitting? Good seats, bad seats,
We're in the
nosebleeds.
student section, but I think I'm the only one rooting for the Chanticleers tonight. So
Oh.
Why are you rooting for them?
went to Coastal for a year.
Did you really?
Didn't make it
whole
longer than a year, but I
year.
made it 1 year.
Does
You son
anybody
of a
else
bitch.
really go for longer than a year?
Do what?
Does anybody else really go longer than a year?
No, it's a stop and go.
How many Hooters waitresses did you bang there?
I actually dated a hooch.
Of course you did.
You know you're from Coastal.
course
West.
you
Actually,
You know you're near Myrtle.
fucking microphone over here.
Yeah, fuck.
So what was your GPA? Did you ever fucking finish college?
I did.
No fucking
swear-
way.
I swear I
No
did.
fucking way you
I
finished
didn't. Who
college.
I
cares?
transferred 3 times, but
Okay.
I graduated from UNCG.
Okay.
UNCG.
UNCG.
Solid
What is UNCG?
Greensboro.
Greensboro.
Ah, isn't that where the
football-
baby
no
is? That
football
he
team.
murdered somebody in Greensboro, didn't he?
Is that what Taco Fall
Greensboro?
went?
Taco Fall. No, he went to UCF. He went
Oh.
to UCF. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
did I think UNC Greensboro?
Okay.
UCF. We'll be at UCF at the Bounce
What did-
House in November.
We will. We will. What did you? What was your degree in?
Business
Oh
management.
shit! What do you do now? Yeah, yeah. Manage a Hooters. There's no shame in that.
Parts department of a car dealership.
Hell yeah! Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
the parts. I thought you were like the parks department, like Parks and Rec.
Parts manager.
I love it. Oh, is there a hard time getting parts right now with the whole China thing
Dude,
going on?
I mean, it's terrible.
Is it really? It's a real
We
fucking
have
thing.
No inventory. Nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Car dealerships have
No
inventory,
shit.
Nothing.
Damn.
Look, we got a couple other tailgaters over here. They've been here since early morning. When do you guys want to send somebody up? You brought us some. You brought us some goodies. Did we get
Hey,
the
you brought
fucking
us some
thing changed
chicken.
out? Did we get the? No, we didn't get the outfit.
So
changed
I
out.
gotta ask,
Fucking
though-
Disappointed.
So there's been a struggle to score points for App State. I think we can both agree that they struggle to score some points. Now, with Biden's
times.
approval rating at 37, what's going to be higher, the total points scored tonight?
Oh shit! Turn that down. You're right. You're right. We'll turn it down.
Oh.
Turn that way down. We'll turn it off. We'll turn it off. No, you're fine. You're fine. No, we're right here for you, man. Turn it off.
we respect what you have to say, sir, and we
It's
apologize.
off. It's off. So we'll turn those speakers off.
But my point was
family
Biden's
in here.
approval rating is 37%.
Absolutely.
What's going to be higher, the total score of this game, or Biden's approval rating?
I don't know. That's going to deal a lot with the.
Total score.
I think so. I think so. But
100%.
let me use a little facts for you.
No, that guy's great. That guy's great, actually. Actually,
good.
Gary hooked us up with an extra space.
I like where your heart
Gary-
is, but
yeah.
Gary's fine. Gary's fine.
Absolutely.
We've had
Absolutely.
worse.
So going back, it really, I think, is going to depend on the third down percentage. And the last game with ULM, we went 0 for 11, I believe, on third down. I mean, we did not do anything kind of great on third down. We were, I believe, 3 for 3 on fourth down. So I think if we can get that third down done, if we can get it done on third down instead of fourth down, instead of punting it, then, yeah, we're absolutely skyrocketing that.
Okay. What is the drug of choice for Boone, North Carolina? Because I hear there's hippies and good old boys. Is it boozing? Is it mushrooms? What is it?
I think that's kind of a personal choice.
Well, what's yours?
Kind of thing. Mine is always alcohol and only alcohol.
That's it, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
What is your favorite tailgate food? Bush Light, he said.
Bush
You
Light.
can never go wrong with the Bush Light. man.
This tailgate is an absolute train wreck. We've already been in trouble. Everybody's sauce.
We've had worse. One time we almost got ran over by a car.
That's true. We have almost gotten ran over by a car.
The
We
best,
are-
like Super Bowl tailgate, anything type of food. It's
Yeah,
definitely
hell
buffalo
yeah.
chicken dip. If it's made correctly, a buffalo.
Dude,
chicken
I'm eating the
dip is
buffalo chicken dip
undefeated.
right now.
It's
Yeah,
bomb.
I gotta
It's
get
pretty bomb.
Y'all
chicken.
got
We
Figure
ate it
that
all
out.
on you, but it's pretty bomb.
Yo, y'all gotta get after that chicken, man. I'm telling you.
I'm going
this
to.
Man, this man.
It was hot.
This man worked on that chicken.
And
man.
he's got a strong mullet. Look at that thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I'm
got-
definitely-
he's
I'm
got
definitely
his
gonna
thing
eat that.
going.
I thought John Daly was behind me. He's going as John Daly for Halloween. Oh,
Then
man,
you'll
of
end up.
course you would.
Never mind. I was gonna say something I'm not allowed to say. John Daly's great.
That guy is that dude is solid. We love John Daly.
I shared a drink with John Daly. Okay.
Really?
He tried
John
to bang
Daly's
your
the man. We were
ex-girlfriend.
hanging out. With,
My Hooters ex-girlfriend.
oh, he was.
Oh,
No, he
oh.
Have I not told you this story?
no, tell me the
No,
story.
full
Tell me the
circle.
story.
So my ex-girlfriend got.
Okay. Well, she's got to be your ex because you don't take a Hooters girlfriend home to
The
mom.
fact that I dated a Hooters girl
Sure.
in general is insane. I don't.
Well, you got to have the story. It's got to be in your repertoire.
It's those
Kids are going to
shorts,
want to
man.
hear
It's
that
those
when
little
they're.
shorts.
It's like a bad
Yeah.
day. It makes a good
It's like
story.
you either storm the beaches of Normandy or you date a Hooters girl.
It's like walking through an Afghanistan like fucking landmine. I mean, it's
Right.
stupid.
Okay. No.
No.
Going. So
So okay, he always does that where he takes his like trailer or van or whatever
yeah,
the fuck to
RV.
to
RV is what we call it in
RV.
the civilized, in the rich world.
You're
in the rich
sober-
world.
more sober than me. So.
Sober-
Hooters there at Augusta, the Masters.
Yeah.
he does, and she got called up to the big leagues to do the like fucking waitress there or whatever.
Yeah.
And she got the call to go to the RV,
Oh.
bring him the food, and she got the move.
She got the move.
Daily.
So he
She
put a
shut-
move on her.
My ex-girlfriend shut John Daly down.
Now, is that why you broke up with her?
No,
Because she shut him down?
I broke up with her because she's legitimately insane.
But let me ask you this: if she approached you and she was very nice and calm and sweet about it, and she was like, "Honey, I'd like to have a threesome," you're like, "Fuck yeah, this is gonna
Dude,
be
if it's
rad,
with
man."
John Daly, I'm all in.
Bisexual. She was bisexual too. So
Yeah,
she
but-
brought this up.
Of course she was.
So you think
Now,
it's
what
gonna
if
be
she
with the
comes
girl,
up
but
to you
then
and she said, "What's your name?"
Jake.
She says, "Jake, I went and grabbed John Daly some food. He propositioned me. I fucking laid it down with him. Are you
We're only
upset,
dating.
or are you just like you high-fiving her, fist bumping? Your
cool
bros say fist bumping.
If I get a round of golf with him, he can.
Oh,
fuck my
fair
girlfriend.
enough.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
fair
Okay.
trade.
That's a great.
Fair
yeah,
trade.
I think
Great.
that's
I'm
fair.
gonna play 18 holes in a nice ass course. Like
You know, I'm a husband of a wife and 4 kids, and I hope that my wife has
if
a respect
I'm gonna
for
get
something
cheated
like
on,
that,
it's
right?
Gotta be a famous person.
Yeah.
I want like John Legend or
Yeah,
I need
somebody
someone-
better than
someone
me.
like Drake. I want Drake to fuck
In a
my
much
girlfriend.
bigger
I
D
don't
than me
fuck
as well.
Drake and
Yeah.
fuck John Legend. And
Oh, how
fuck
about this?
Chrissy Teigen.
Drake or Kanye?
Who's gonna fuck somebody? You wouldn't want it to be a
Tom Brady. No one else. That's it.
Really?
Corey, you're a Boston mass out.
Oh
mass.
my god.
I would watch. Get
All right,
cut.
listen, we close out every one of these shows with a drinking bro of the week. Tyler, you got to pick it this week. Just because you have a beautiful flowing mullet, the drinking bro of the week has to be a living person, a living human being, somebody that inspires you, somebody you just want to say, hey, man, you're my drinking bro of the week. I'm going to let you pick.
No
You got to put
pressure.
that mic right up to your lips.
Drinking bro of the week.
Yeah.
It's got to be this guy.
Oh, Jake.
This
You
man-
smell
this
that? It's a
man,
bromance,
He,
I
called,
smell.
he called me yesterday. I was in the shower.
Oh, wow, this is getting
Oh, wait, hey.
Maybe the show's not over.
Wait, yeah, tell the actual
So
story.
he calls me. I swipe up on the call. I'm in the middle of doing my thing.
Yeah.
I'm doing my thing. I'm like
Yeah.
pissed off. I'm
Yeah.
busy right now.
Yeah.
Get done
Busy in
with
the
it,
shower?
whatever. And then he
I do.
That's a pretty common.
Nope, I don't jerk off
It's
and
very
stand
common,
up.
very
Doesn't
common.
work for
I
me.
feel like, but I feel like
he
it's
texts
common.
he's like, hey, who's free? I was like, dude, I'm good. I can skip class tomorrow. Fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
come to the app game with me. So after shower, packed my bag, drove down. We drove up here, got hammered last night.
Did that make the finish better,
Absolutely.
knowing that you were going to App State in the morning? Did that make the finish better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really got me there.
Climaxed you.
Yeah, he really
That's
climaxed.
fair. That's fair.
Really
Jake,
Put you on a new mountain high.
Jake's got something to say.
this is Drinking Bro of the Week. Jake here.
He's one
Jake.
of those perfect attendance kids. He didn't.
Really?
This is the first class he's ever missed in college,
No way.
It's worth it.
Wow.
which is unbelievable. And to jerk off in the shower is an unbelievable. That's such a retarded move. That's ridiculous.
Look, I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
that's okay.
I'm
It's
gonna go
okay,
ahead and
but
say
I
that
feel
this
like
guy
it's fair.
can't miss
It's
class.
easy cleanup.
It-
all that
it-
good
ex-
stuff.
I feel like
The
that's
reason
fair.
why
I
couldn't miss
agree.
Class, football,
Guy behind me
football,
agrees.
Everything
Yeah.
like that. Coaches will be up my ass. I don't play anymore.
Tell her the
Fuck I
toilet
want.
seat.
That's right. That's right. Hey guys, listen. We close out all the shows like this. Let's go ahead and say who you're rooting for. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
And if I were to masturbate, it would be on the Ghostbed, just let you know. Not in the
Thanks,
shower,
guys.
never in the shower.
Until next time.
Cheers, motherfuckers.